Today we're going to be talking about my thoughts and views on the condition that the world's in right now. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before I get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and go ahead and hit that notifications button if you haven't already. All right, today we're going to be talking about my thoughts and views on this coronavirus in the world that we're living in now. All right. In my opinion, all right, you can agree with it or you can disagree with it, but I just think that the world is being placed inside of one big project right now. I do believe that the coronavirus is serious. I do think it's hyped up more than what it really is, which is causing people to panic. People are scared of the coronavirus, so the coronavirus has been used to push people inside of their homes to protect themselves. Everyone's in fearing of a world like The Walking Dead with zombies walking around and people are dying off, not realizing that most people have been killing themselves every day with just day-to-day life, drinking, smoking, drugs, and the food they eat. But the Rat Project. All right. This is how I see it. I'm going to throw it out there. You can take it or you can throw it back. Okay. When they started building housing projects and they did the Rat Project, all right, they put the rats in a box to see how long they last. The rats were around each other so long that they started to kill off each other. One, mice and rats have short attention spans. Their brains are constantly moving. So trapping them inside of a small area causes them to kill each other out of rage, non-stimulation. This is why rats can roam through the cities, the subways, and every time you see them, they're moving. They're constantly moving. They constantly need activity. Well, this is the same with the brains of people. The brains of people constantly need activity, regardless of what it is. The world that we know it right now is on one accord. This is the first time in history that the entire world is on one accord. They're under one domination. Every country is quarantined. Everybody is inside of their house on a global scale. But majority of people on the planet is addicted to mental stimulation just through their phone. Majority of the world need to wake up and go to work just for mental stimulation. Majority of the world need to go to the gym just for mental stimulation. Some people need to walk around the park. They need to wake up and stay busy because of mental stimulation. The same thing as a rat. Its attention span is short. It always needs mental stimulation. So placing people inside of their house based off of fear of coming out is the same way that you place rats inside of a box and you can't let them out. So psychologically, they're telling people not to leave their home, but rats couldn't leave physically. So what happens when you have something that has a lot of attention span, but it's only so much attention that can be given? Loses his mind, confused, aggravation, anger, adrenaline. I'm not afraid of the virus as much as the aftermath of fear placing people inside of their houses. I see cabin fever kicking in to majority of the globe, which is going to increase the violence over the next 2 weeks, mental illness over the next 2 weeks. Keep looking at your phone. A lot of women are going to go crazy the next 2 weeks, and you're going to have a lot of people losing their mind for attention the next 2 weeks because they need stimulation. Majority of the stimulation that's going to be on the internet is going to all be negative because people are programmed to do negative things for attention. They're programmed to go overboard for attention. So now you've shut down the globe. You shut down the entire world after getting them addicted psychologically. Now you have all of that energy that needs stimulated but can't be stimulated. That's what I'm afraid of. Not necessarily the coronavirus, but the way people mindsets are right now. How are they going to keep up? What are they going to do to stimulate their mind? You think people are going to be sitting around the house doing push-ups, working out, creating different things? They're not going to be getting creative. They're not going to be stimulating their mind with that. They're going to be binge watching these reality shows. They're going to be binge watching TVs. Look at Netflix. They're going to be watching all the shows that scare them, and they're going to be changing their neurological system. That's what you're about to have. You're about to have a whole bunch of people that are going to be standing next to people, and misery does love company, and it's going to start rubbing off on the world. The world is about to go into its worst psychologically. And the reason for that is because, like I said in a lot of my videos, it's New World Order now. It's changing. Right here in front of us, it's changing. The more weak you are psychologically, the more you're going to get caught up, the more you're going to panic, the more stress you're going to have, the more of that food that you went to go buy, you're about to start eating it. Now, a lot of people are about to get fat just from stress, and you can't leave your house. I made it a point not to even go out and buy groceries. I'm a vegan anyway, so I don't even require that much food. I just require my fruits, vegetables that I've been doing. I have seeds and grow lights. I can grow my fruits and vegetables. That's what I invested in. Far as all the food and the GOMO food and stuff, I'm not worried about that. I will fast for these next 2 weeks. That's not a problem to me. I'll fast for 60 days at one time. So I'm not worried about food. But people out there that went and bought all this food, they're going to be binge eating, getting less healthy than what the corona is going to do to them. But the mentals are going to take the biggest effect out of everybody. It's going to affect them psychologically in a bad way, because as soon as we come out of this virus, we're going right into summertime. And when summertime kicks in, it's going to heat up. So expect a lot of more violence, a lot of more deaths, a lot of more mental illness just in these next 2 weeks, because people can't get to their mental stimulation. Now, on the other part, the politics side of the world, I feel this. We were just in a trade war with China. Now, China didn't want to budge. Now this outbreak happens. Now China's to blame. Now China got to cut a good deal on the goods now. So America's going to win in the trade war, which is going to cause the stock market to go up, which is what you see in the background right here that I do for a living. The whole world's in panic mode on the stock market. But us stock traders, we don't look at it like that. We look at it as an opportunity to make a lot more money, because I've actually been making money while the stock market's been dropping. See, as a Sigma male, you should have no emotion to any of this. No emotion to life whatsoever, because you're the lone wolf. You already got your plan. You know what you want to do. These are just obstacles that you're going to have to get around. Don't fall for anybody's mental illness. You're about to see a lot of mental illness, not just in women, but you're going to see it in men as well. It's best you shut up and let your eyes listen, and don't listen to what everyone's telling you, and come up with your own conclusion, do your own research of life, and come up with your own beliefs and move accordingly. I'm not watching TV for 2 weeks because I don't have a TV in my house. I've been cut cable off and I only use the internet. But I don't have any social media. You better get your insanity. It's way more important now than anything. Mental health is the new rich. Because a lot of people are going to be sitting next to miserable people for 2 weeks. It's going to rub off on them. They're going to go to their job and get fired. That's what you're about to see. A lot of people that just don't care. A lot of fights, a lot of killings. I'm not worried about the disease. I'm not worried about the vaccine. I'm not worried about the coronavirus. I'm more worried about the aftermath of what's really getting ready to happen. And that's how I feel about the situation. All right? This is Anthony Spade. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hasta la vista.